Okay guys, in this video what we're going to do is learn how to add our database or groups to a 33 touch campaign, how to create a 33 touch campaign, and then how to add people to it. So what we're going to do is start by logging in to mykw.kw.com. Once you're logged in, it takes you to this screen. We're going to click on new lead, which takes us into our eEdge dashboard. Once we're there, first thing we're going to do is we need to prepare our database to be added to a campaign. So what we're going to do is go into contacts and click all contacts. It takes us to this page. What you can do is when you have a group and you have a certain number of people in a group, whether that's 20 people, 50 people, or 1,000 people, you can put them into that group and then you can add that whole group to a campaign. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go manage groups. If you don't have your people in groups right now, I really recommend doing this. Go in, create new groups, and we're going to call our group 33 touch. We click save. And we see here we have a group called 33 touch. So now that I have that group created, I go back into all contacts. And you can add people to groups in a couple of different ways. One way is if you have an individual person that you're adding, if you happen to be adding people individually, you go into this page when you're adding them. You come down to the bottom here where it has groups. You click, if it's closed, if it looks like this, you click on group and it opens it up. Click add group, check the 33 touch and add. Tells you that the contact was successfully added to the group. We come back down to the bottom and we see that they're in the 33 touch group. So let's go back into contacts. Here's another way to add people into groups. Let's say we have our database here, and again these are all of our contacts, and we click on the people who we would like to see. We go through and we say yes or no, this person yes, this person yes, this person no, for whatever reason, and we can click whoever we want to be added into the group. Then we come down here, add group, 33 touch, add. All those people that we had checked are now in the 33 touch group. One way to check to make sure, I think we had 5 or 6 people checked off. One way to check to be sure that they're in the group, if you go back to manage groups, you can look at your 33 touch and see that there's 5 people in there, and you can click on that 5 and it brings up a list of people who are in that group, so we know that it's working. So let's go back into all contacts. Another way to add people to groups, and adding people to groups is very vital, adding them to a 33 touch campaign is while we're going through this. This button down at the bottom, if you click this, it highlights everybody. So if you want all of your contacts added to a group, you can do it this way and then click add group the same way. The only problem, so if we go up here, we see I have 322 contacts. You can only add 100 contacts at a time to a group. So if you have more than 100, you can't add them all at one time. So if you have less than 100, you can click that button and highlight them all and add them to the group. If not, you have to click individually 100 at a time. I know it's a little tedious and takes some time, but you can do that, or you go through and just click the ones you want to add to your 33 touch. In my opinion, the people you add to the 33 touch are people who know you, they don't mind getting stuff from you, they're okay with getting information from you on a regular basis about real estate, and who wouldn't mind sending you business. So I'm going to come down here and unselect all these people. So once we have people in our 33 touch group, or whatever group we want to put on a 33 touch, we come to create marketing here and click on campaigns. Now if you haven't created any campaigns yet, you won't see anything here. These are 3 campaigns I've already created, but if you haven't created any, none of this will show up. On build a new campaign, we click basic. Here are the different campaigns we have. We're going to click market my business sphere, and there's a few different options. There's a couple different 33 touches. One's called on your side, one's called real campaign. If you have a team, this is built as a team. The biggest difference between the regular ones and the team is that the team, everything says we can help you, and the ones that is individual says I can help you. So that's really the only difference there. So we're going to click on 33 touch real campaign. It comes up, tells you cost per contact. Because it's all emails, there's no cost. And then campaign elements, we can click here and come down and see that this will be an email that will go out on April 22nd. This is a to-do that will notify you on May 5th. This is an email that will go on May 14th. So you can see what they look like. If you click it, it opens up and you can preview it if you would like to. Personally, I think that the way they're set up are built to get responses from people, so I don't edit those, but you're completely welcome to edit yours if you'd like. So once we have this here, we click on next step. And here is where we add people to the campaign. Now, if we want everybody in our system to go into this 33 touch campaign, we can simply click select all, and it'll highlight everybody. We hit add and it moves all of these people over. Now, what I would say is not to select them all, put them in groups first. You can come up here, group, you can find our 33 touch group, add them, and it'll tell you what is the cost. In this particular campaign there is no direct mail, so there's no cost. We'll preview what we need, add contacts to the campaign, and they're added to the campaign. Those are the 5 people that we had in that group. So everybody we have in that group is now on the 33 touch. All we have to do is save the campaign, and then we see here 33 touch real campaign, and the next delivery date would be April 22nd, and we know 5 people are on that campaign. I'm going to go back into contacts real quick because I do want to show you guys one other thing. By putting that group on the 33 touch, everybody who was in that group at the time you added it to the 33 touch, they're now on your 33 touch plan. But if I've set this up yesterday and I'm coming in today and adding a contact to my eEdge system, just putting them in that group does not automatically add them to the campaign. You'd have to individually add them to the campaign. But what I want to show you guys is, let's click on this next example here. We're going to come down and we're going to add this person to the 33 touch group, which again does not automatically add them to the campaign. But I also want to go to their campaigns and hit add contact to campaign, and here's that 33 touch real campaign. We just click it and hit add campaign, and then that person is added, we can see here, to the 33 touch campaign. The reason we do both when we're adding somebody after we've added a group to a campaign is because this will individually add them to the current campaign by putting them in this 33 touch group. The 33 touch plan runs for 1 year. So when that 33 touch plan is over, then at the next year, all these people that you've been adding, you've added to the 33 touch group. When the new plan launches, you can take that entire group that you had previously and all the people you've added over that year and just take that whole group and put them into the new plan. So you know, if you add 100 people over the next year, you don't have to individually go back and add 100 of them to the new campaign. You can just add the entire group. So add them to groups, add that group to the campaign. When you add people after you've started the campaign, add them both to the campaign you want them on, and also put them in that group to where you can add them to the group when the new campaign launches in the future. I hope this hasn't been too confusing. I hope this is making sense to you guys. If you need any help or have any questions, just feel free to let us know. We'll do everything we can to help you.